Okay, just checking the stream before start. Flight deck doors closed and lock fuel. We've got the correct amount of fuel. Let's just double check that. Block fuel 22,102 pounds, 22,205, and it's giving me erroneous messages again. Let's check if we have any discontinuities. Yeah, we do. Maybe that's the reason. Okay. And keep going, look for discos. No discos. Okay, we're good with that. Okay. Passenger signs are on. Windows locked. MCP is set. Takeoff speed set. CDU pre-flight completed. Rudder aileron trim, free and 0. Taxi and takeoff briefing we need to complete, and collision lights will turn on when we start the engines. But first, let's take a look at this taxi.
San Hotel American 1523 heavy, requesting push and start.
American 1523, pushback onto November 3 approved, facing east, advice ready for taxi.
Pushback to November 3 approved, facing east, and then we'll call when we're ready to taxi. American 1523 heavy.
Okay, so we're going to do the same thing, push back on November 3 facing east, and then we're going to turn right at November, come down November 3, and then to hotel, all the way to holding point 1. That's what I think we're going to get. And then we are on a Ganbo 1 departure with a Scapa transition. And we're climbing initially to 5,000 feet. That's at Ganbo, but we're going to be turning turning left to follow a bearing of 350, and we should have that built in. And then we'll be vectored to get to Ganbo, but presumably it's going to be a loop around and then back to get to Ganbo. So it's going to be a left turn on takeoff. All right, we're ready to push. Tower United 838 is ready to push and start. Well, let's find ground. Ground 121.9. Ground United 838 is ready for push and start.
United 838, push and start into the alleyway at your discretion, advice ready for taxi holding short of November.
Roger, we'll advise when ready to taxi, and we'll push back at own discretion, United 838. So we're going to push back facing left. Push back facing left. Ooh, look at all those vehicles. Let's get steady lights on, wing lights on.
Ground, good afternoon, American 1523 heavy, ready to taxi.
American 1523 heavy, runway 10 taxi via November 3, November Sierra, Bravo.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Roger, runway 10 taxi via November 3, November Sierra, Bravo. American 1523 heavy.
So we're going to turn left. We got default scenery.
FedEx 411 heavy with the push and start.
FedEx 411, pushback approved at your own discretion. Device ready for taxi.
Push and start at on discretion. We'll advise when ready to taxi. FedEx 411 heavy.
Nose left.
Release parking brakes.
Okay, release parking brakes.
Commencing push.
1907.
All engines clear. Start at full.
907. Okay, start engine number 2. Motoring 20.8%. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 aircraft. Motoring 21% rising. Motoring off. 25% fuel flow on.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set.
Unlocking gear.
San Juan, good afternoon. Delta 1946 has information uniform, and we have our PDC at Gate Bravo 11 ready for pushback and startup.
Delta 1946, pushback approved on to November. Nose facing south.
Push on the November face south. Delta 1946.
Total disconnecting. Bypass pin remover. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay, ready to start number 1 engine. Into 20% motoring.
Libre American 416, good day, sir. Requesting an airport to San Martin.
And American 416, contact San Juan delivery 126.4.
126.4, sorry, sir.
No worries, you're good.
Okay, fuel on.
Run FedEx 411 ready to taxi.
FedEx 411 heavy,
Well,
San
we
Juan
have
ground,
center
runway
fuel
10, taxi via Papa Hotel, and hold short of Mike.
Runway 10, Papa Hotel, which one Mike? FedEx 411 heavy.
Delta 1946 ready to taxi runway 10.
Delta 1946, runway 10, taxi via November Lima Hotel.
November Lima Hotel 1946.
Okay. Engines on the bus.
American 1523 Heavy,
Tax to
contact
auto.
San Juan Tower, 132.05, have a flight.
APU off.
32.05, 1523 Heavy,
APU
thank you
off.
very much.
Engine start switches to continuous. Normal. Right. Dim. Right.
United 838, ready for taxi.
In about 1 minute.
Roger.
Okay. So we got power. Micro's parked. Okay, probe heat's on. NTI's not needed. Okay, auto. Isolation valve auto. Okay. Before taxi checklist. Generators are on, probe heats on, anti-ice not needed, isolation valves auto, engine start switches continuous, recall checked, auto brakes RTO, fuel reset,
FedEx 411 Heavy, verify you're not entering runway 10.
and engine ident, flight controls checked. So all we need is our flight controls to be checked. Right,
Roger,
centered,
I'm on hotel now.
push,
Right forward and heavy.
back, rudder.
San Juan
Right.
ground,
Okay.
good afternoon, American 209.
Just engine.
Reading our PDS.
Flaps
Are we clear for start push and then we'll advise whether to move?
There we go.
American 209, you have to call for push, but if you're ready for push right now, push back at your own discretion, use caution, there's a Boeing 737 behind you.
Okay, we'll push and start, advise ready for taxi, we'll keep an eye on that aircraft for
FedEx 411 Heavy, I need you to slow down a little bit, you're not following the instructions.
Tower, United 838, ready for taxi.
United 838, San Juan ground, taxi, runway 10 via November Lima Hotel.
November Lima Hotel, United 838.
FedEx 411 Heavy, taxi runway 10 via hotel.
Runway 10 via hotel.
We are on our way, folks.
Ground, good day, American 416, ready to push and start.
American 416, sound ground, hold for push.
So we got quite a lot of fuel in our center tank today. You can feel
Hold
it too,
American 416.
the weight.
And American 416, did you receive a clearance from San Juan delivery?
Yeah, American 416.
Roger, American
Right
416,
onto
hold that push,
November.
I see you moving.
Right onto November.
Delta 1946, contact tower 132.05 today. Delta 1946, San Juan tower 132.05 today.
Tower on 132.05, thanks for the ATC. Good day. Delta 1946.
See ya, have a good flight.
He's made that left turn.
FedEx 411 Heavy, contact San Juan tower 132.05, have a good flight.
3205.
So Lima will be off to the left. Let's just check this.
American 416, I have one more aircraft that's going to go behind you, and then I'll have your pushback.
Right, American 416.
I think that's Lima straight ahead of me. So we are actually at San Juan in Puerto Rico, and we are flying to Quito today in Ecuador. It's about a 2.5 hour flight time from takeoff to landing. That's why we've got so much fuel in our center tank.
Approaching 28.
Get all those aircraft on this sector. Oh, somebody just took off.
American 624, pushback approved onto November 3, facing west. Advice ready for taxi.
Push west onto November 3, American 621.
Hope he's not going to push back on me. So we are going to make a left turn.
American 416, pushback onto hotel is approved, facing west.
Taxiing west on Hotel American 416. Thank you.
Strobe. Collision should be on. Let's get our lights on.
United 838, contact Silent Tower 132.05. Have a good day.
All right, switching over to tower, United 838. Good day. Let's go to holding point Hotel 1. Put our weather on now. Tower, good day. United 838 is approaching holding point runway 10.
United 838 Sound Tower, good afternoon. Runway 10, line up and wait at Hotel 1.
Approaching.
Roger,
0.
line up and wait at Hotel 1, United 838. Okay, before takeoff, checklist. Flaps have been set. Stabilizers have been set. Before takeoff, checklist complete.
X411, contact departure now 119.
On runway 1.
119.4. Thank you for the ATCs. Yeah.
Okay, so we are ready for takeoff. Just waiting for the instructions and departure. We're taking off and turning left. And I guess they're making us wait. To let the aircraft ahead of us get some distance.
United 838, winds are 06014 knots, caution wake turbulence, MD11 departure level, runway 10, clear for takeoff, turn west heading 350.
Roger, cleared for takeoff, and we'll stay for you once airborne, United 838. Okay, let's go. Power up to 40%. Okay. Forward pressure under control. So we do not have a derate on the roll, but we do on the climb.
80 knots.
Release forward pressure. Rotate. Positive rate, you're up. Press 1.
Tower American 416, good day, sir. Holding short 10.
American 416, runway 10, contemplate, Apple Hotel 2.
American 416, line up away, runway 10.
American 624,
Flaps up.
we're right behind them. American 624, close to Hotel 1, close to runway 10, Hotel 1.
I will hold short at Hotel 1, American 624.
Tower United 838 is airborne, passing 3,000 for 5,000. Tower United 838, passing 4,000 for 5,000.
United 838, contact departure 119.4.
Roger, contact departure on 119.4, good day.
Good day.
Departure, good day, United 838 is with you, climbing through 4,700 for 5,000.
United 838,
Climb 10,000 and direct to Ganbo, United 838. Go legs. Direct to Ganbo, execute. Lights off. Get that exciting TCAS mode going.
United 838, contact stand 1 center, 118.75.
118.75, United 838, good day. Is it really 75 or is it 755? Let's check. 118. Oh, It's 11875. San Juan Center, good day. United 838 is with you, leveling out at 10,000.
838, good evening. Pushing back to Clement, follow with 360.
Can you say again the altitude?
Follow 360.
360, United 838. Cleared direct Scapa, United 838. Cleared direct Scapa. Took a nice couple of kinks out of everything. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Gosh, finally, right? After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds are on. Packs are on auto. And landing gear is up and flaps up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Very nice, ladies and gentlemen. Now, to give you a sense of how far we have to go, oh, we got the Scapa. The legs, yep. Let's see, let's find Scapa first. There it is, okay. Okay, so we have 1,391 miles to go. Estimated time of arrival is 2245. It's now 1930, so 20:30, 21:30, 22:30. So 3 hours and 15 minutes flight time ahead of us. So we cross this big body of water here in the Caribbean before we hit the coastline, and then carry on through overland and into the mountains, and then follow down a long mountain range finally to get to Quito. And Quito itself is in a little valley. If you followed my streams previously, Quito, it's a very interesting landing, assuming we're going to get runway 36, kind of spiral down into a bowl and land. It's got a long runway, but it's a high altitude runway too. So landing altitude is going to be high, and I neglected to set it. It's going to be 6,000. We're supposed to set our landing altitude on the ground, but it's supposed to be set at 6,000 until you're ready to descend, and then we'll put it at I think 7,900. I think we'll double check that before. We have plenty of time. Yeah, 6,000. Okay, let folks onto their seats. We're on the Digi Standard, and switches to auto. We're set for the cruise. Passing 19,000, flight level 200, 4360. So when we get to Scapa, we'll do a fuel check. Right now it still says I'm using reserve, but we know that's crazy nonsense. Well, we do. No. We do have a 520 fuel check, 21.4. But I think we changed runways, so I'm not sure that will be here. Yeah, it's not going to be here. Yeah, so we're not going to get a fuel check until Scapa, which it should be 18 according to the plan. And we're targeting 18.4, so we're good. Alright, today we are in United, serial number 27260. Yeah, it looks like we are number 2. And we push back at 1907. Can you beat that? Wow. We were on time. I don't think we were number 2 in line though, so I think a bunch of folks are late. And I don't know if you guys are regular simmers or not, but this is the first time that I've been faced, you know, normally when I want to load my flight plan, I go into vPilot and then I hit the flight plan tab. That's what I did. But instead of, you know, giving me the option to read in the flight plan that I had generated, it required me to go to a VATSIM page where I had to manually enter information for my flight plan. So I thought that was pretty weird. So that took a little bit of extra time to get that entered. So luckily, I still managed to push back 2 minutes ahead of schedule. Still getting an insufficient fuel and using reserve fuel. I wouldn't worry about it. I have an extra hour of fuel on the flight plan. Yeah, extra 4,100 pounds of fuel for an extra hour of flight. We have 3 hours 22 schedule. Dial control 127.1. Let's get ready for him. Have fun and update our let's see. Okay, I think that's good.
American 624, request 10 minutes away.
American
624, request 10 minutes away.
At 2 minutes?
1010.
Okay, what's your MAC number?
Mach 0.71, we're going to be cruising at Mach 0.78.
That 838 is your MAC number?
We're still currently climbing, so we're 250 knots right now, but we will be cruising at about Mach decimal 785.
That 838, maintain Mach 0.78 or greater.
Okay, Mach 0.78 or greater for spacing, United 838.
American 624, maintain Mach 0.78 or less for spacing.
78 or less for spacing, American 624.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight attendants will shortly be making their way through the cabin to offer various beverages of your choice. There will also be a selection of goods available for purchase, and we can accept most credit cards, checks and cash. If there's anything we can do to make your trip more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Now we'd like you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
Okay, so our speed is going to be Mach decimal 79 actually. Yeah, and I don't know it enough to, and actually our optimum would be 380. But we do want to climb at some point, let's see. According to the plan, we're supposed to climb further at Dolpo, despite the fact that VNAV is telling me I should climb higher.
Information chart request so far.
I'm sorry, where are you?
St. Martin.
Contact center on 118.15.
This is going to 15, should be on these things.
Maybe we'll request 280, flight level 280 at Zacapa. Control, United 838 is now at decimal 79.
Gonna 4155, so it's Kappa.
Trans 1, Center good day, Copper 211.
center. 070 Eagle Mike. Center. Curacao control is 127.1. Yep.
Climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, copy to LA.
Kappa looks like our first fuel reading is going to be about 18.4. So we're already doing well with our fuel burn, but we might be able to improve a bit to go to optimal flight level 380 according to the FNC. Getting a fuel caution, but that's got to be about the fuel pumps. But it's only at 1,000 when we need to switch the setup fuel pumps off. So when the center fuel tank has less than 1,000 pounds of fuel in it, we can switch off the fuel pumps.
Florida contact, 47 miles north of southbound. United 838, Minnesota nominated contact Curacao 127.1 today.
Roger, we'll switch over to Curacao on 127.1, United 838, good day.
And American 1523 Heavy back in the cockpit.
Welcome back.
Curacao Control, United 838 is with you, level at flight level 360.
United 838, turn today, Curacao Control.
Curacao Control, United 838, we'd like to request a step climb to flight level 380.
Roger that, United 838, climb flight level 380.
Climb flight level 380, United 838. So we'll put it in the VNAV. 380. take a couple of miles for us to make that climb. Okay, we're pretty much optimal now. And we can get ready to document some fuel burn at Scapa. Looks like we're going to be 18.5.
Zulu 112, roger that. Taxi on point Alpha 911 by Alpha.
Alpha by Alpha.
18.5 at Scapa.
American 624 is 360.
American 624, Curacao over today.
So we're now at Curacao control territory. You can see that's the area. Right in the center there. You can see where it's going to continue until we get to the next area, which stand by, let me pull up on this scope. Well, we don't have anybody there now, but in this Colombian airspace, I think it's Colombian. Oh no, it's not Colombian. Maybe Venezuela. Well, hopefully we'll get a ETC once we get closer. See how many aircraft we have on the ground in San Juan. Woo. Not too bad. Are they all going to where I think they're going? Oh no, not all of them. Just doing a random sampling. Look, that's one going to JFK. That's going to Queen Beatrix, SEQM, that's us, SEQM. Oh, it's maybe 15. Oh, that's going to Bogota. So, you know, we'll have to wait a while to get them all in the air, but I gotta say, we got at least a dozen or more flyers doing this sector of the 24-hour world flight. And let me just for grins, I'll show you. This is the event right here. 24 hours of VATSIM, and it's just a whole series of sectors, not necessarily connected. So this is one that I'm doing, and let me just see if I can pull up the other example of the one that I'm doing. VATSIM. Yeah, so the other one I'm doing is flying with a Bonza Airlines from Christchurch to New Zealand.
1112, wind
to Auckland.
070 at 12 knots.
That's leg 10 of this event, and we're on leg 4 right now. So the event date is the 3rd of March, and my CTOT is 0255 on the 3rd. So 0255 is, I think we're 5 hours from that. Yeah, that's actually tonight. I'm gonna go crazy. 0255.
Good day, República 7026 at the moment with your flight level 350.
955.
Republic.
Now I should be landing 35.
Republica 7026, way better now. Please set squawk 3157. 3157.
Now I should be landing. Should be landing at. I'll be parked by 2300. So 2300 minus 5 hours is 1800. 1800 is 6 p.m. You know, I don't think so. I think I'm not going to do the second sector. It's just
Blue 112, roger, report L2 passing. Currently now passing 1,500 and requesting higher. JetBlue 112, roger, identified. You are already cleared up to flight level 330. Roger, thank you. Continue now, please.
okay. So we've got the one aircraft ahead of us, American Airlines 1523. And then it's me, United 838, and then it's American 624, and then it's KLM 41 Papa, and then behind him is CMP. Oh, okay, now it's time for me to turn the fuel pumps off. Okay, fuel pumps off. And that caution set itself. Looking at 160 miles ahead. Moscow, it's time to do another fuel check. Scapa was 18.5. I had that. So Bosco coming up. Okay. Okay, Bosco. Looks like Bosco is going to be 17.9.
Okay, line 41 Papa, cruise out control for today.
8.9. So it's always good to have somebody ahead of you, and I have somebody ahead of me. American Airlines 1523. Be worth peeling my ears to hear him and how he's progressing. But they need some ATC beyond Curacao control. Lapse time 42 minutes and 10 seconds so far. Tracking the time now, it says 22:46 Zulu is when we'll get to Quito. 22:46, so it's in about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So when this figure of 2.7 gets up to what I said I had in reserve, that silly reserve fuel light is going to come off. So I put down as my Bruce Edmonton, so it's after hundreds of reserve fuel, but it's also insufficient fuel. The most egregious circumstance where that happened to me was flying on Canadian North from Yellowknife to Edmonton. And it's got something to do with how far away the waypoints are, but there's one. The first waypoint is actually very close to Edmonton, so it was after hundreds of miles before I got to my first waypoint. And that flight, for the longest time, was showing me to have zero fuel remaining. But of course, I landed with just the margin I was expecting. So, not sure what's going on. I can give some feedback to the developer of Sim Avionics and maybe give him a link to this flight also, just as an example, although it's not the worst circumstance. I mean, we're going to get to 2.9, target 2.9, soon, I would imagine. That's probably going to update at my next waypoint, which we're coming up to now. Let's see if it does. The next waypoint is...
This flight, thanks for flying, enjoy the event.
This. Over to the dark side. Thank you very much for your service, American 1523 Heavy.
Oh, there's no ATC. Unfortunately. Now let's see, where is this place? I'm terrible about my geography. Okay, that's Maiquetia. Control. Curacao, Colombia. What kind of an aircraft is this American Airlines? I think he's going to try to pass me. He's going 447 knots, so he's going 10 nautical miles an hour faster than me. So maybe he's going to go around me. Take a look at my stream status here. Filling in the details here a little bit, make my stream description more informative.
On request, send me Sabu copy.
Approved. Stations, information Bravo, turn from all fields.
I didn't get that message. I didn't get that message. Supposed to be an aircraft to my right, but it's maybe too far away for me to see it. Okay, Takeoff, we passed 17.3. So as far as specifications, on this flight we have 156 passengers on board. This particular Max 8, 737 Max 8 is configured for 166 passengers per request of United Airlines. And so we have 10 empty seats, 4 cabin crew and two pilots, me and Victor. Victor's having tummy issues, so he's not in the cockpit. Hardly ever is. The tail registration on this aircraft is November 27260. It is a custom livery that I requested a kind gentleman that does liveries, Steve McBee, and he did N272 and 60 for me, and many others too. Several other aircraft that he's custom done for me. Very pleased to have a buddy like that. And this particular aircraft is actually the one that I modeled my actual sim after. And if you haven't heard the story, I carried this main instrument panel here, the MIP, in from its crate into the simulator room on the same day that N27260 was delivered to United by Boeing. And that, if I'm not mistaken, was the 27th of August, but I wanted to do this one with the United.
Lost station calling. Please take call sign.
Cosmic, C-O-S-M-I.
I think I'm going to take a break.
Cosmic 217, cruise out thoroughfare today, identified.
So this guy, cruise out control Dylan.
JetBlue 1112.
JetBlue 1112, go ahead.
Yes, 3% JetBlue 1112 is requesting a flight level change. You would like to go instead of 330 to 340.
JetBlue 11.
Wait, it's called for the flight plan. At ring, waypoint ring. Where is the ring? Right here. Oh, that's right here. Really? That's not a change. Really? That's not a change in direction.
Copa 211 per day.
I'll just leave that the way it is. Okay, he should be handing me off soon. Let's see. Before Alcott, he should hand me off. Probably to Unicom. So Dolpo has a VOR. Oh. Which is 116.7. That'll be on VR too. There you go. So we got distances to 3 different things. And then we have Alcott. Alcott's in about 60 miles. Maiquetia sent crossover point from Curacao to Maiquetia airspace. but I don't think we've got Maiquetia, so I might be switched to. Oh, is that a true statement? No, it is there. It is there. 128.5. They just came up recently anyway. Maiquetia Center 28.5. I'll be handed up soon. Yeah, I'm gonna guess he'll in Papa Julie and going through the Mediterranean as well. That should be exciting. Alright, so that's Curacao. So
American 624, you're deviating from your flight path. Proceed direct to Alcos, Alpha Lima Charlie Oscar Tango.
Alpha Lima Oscar Charlie Tango United 624.
620.
United 83.
United 838, thanks for your service.
No problem, enjoy the event.
128.5. So let's say hello to Maiquetia. Maiquetia Center, good day. United 838 is with you at flight level 830, 19 miles from Elcott.
United 838 and
can you give me that squawk again? Okay, I'm assuming we're okay. Maiquetia Center, United 838. Okay, maintain flight level 380, United 838. I thought he said squawk. He's got very soft audio, unfortunately. So this guy, American Airlines, he's not on the course. Okay, he just turned, so he's going to try to rejoin the proper course. Meanwhile, American Airlines 1523 is speeding away. Now, oh, he says 787, so he's going 503 knots, and I'm only doing 438. So our distance is going to increase between us. This American Airlines is going 460 knots, which is about 20 knots faster than me, so he may very well pass me by. This guy is an A320 going 467 knots, also faster than me. And then there's this one. It's going 464 knots. Yeah, all of them are going faster than me. What the heck? That's okay. I don't mind other aircraft going ahead of me. Oh, look at that, Curacao. How cool is that? So, oh no, that's not Curacao anymore. We already passed Curacao. So that's these islands now, and that there's a peninsula there that's connecting this up. What would otherwise become an island. So that's to our right. Let's see if I can. Yeah, so let's see it over here. Yeah, that's that island at the top here. Oops. It's this island. San Nicolas, and then this is straight ahead is so there's that little bit connecting the islands, whereas that is actually mainland. American Airlines 624 is really trying to get back on track. Okay, so Colombia is online. So we're going to get them, and by the time we get there, Ecuador will be coming online, I guess. That's awesome. So let's see how much coffee I got left. I should go take a coffee break. Maiquetia Center United 838 would like to leave the cockpit for 15 minutes. Oh sure, we'll report when I'm back. United 838. Let's get this light low down as possible. Guys, on the 24 hours VATSIM event, we are currently en route from San Juan, Puerto Rico to Quito, Ecuador. So this is my setup for the screen, which is ongoing right now. Ciao for now.
3, flight level 5.
Crash calling again.
Seatbelt 3.
Squad 302.
Second Hawk for Seatbelt 3.
Hit 02.
6602 on the box for Seatbelt 3.
Another contact with already public.
Still report ready for the taxi.
Maiquetia Center, good day, Corporate 211, flight level 360, inbound Alcott.
Copa 211, requested radar contact, maintain 360.
Maintain flight level 360, Copa 211.
Maiquetia Center, market 15.3 heavy, as cleared to change frequency. Two 8.6, thank you very much for your service, American 15.3 heavy. Colombia con Bogota, Roger, Maiquetia, Center, contact flight 0246.
Maiquetia control, United 838 is back in the cockpit.
Roger, you make 8386.
Okay, I'm back, as you can hear. Hello, testing, testing.
Silver 3 ready for start.
Mike now. Wow, these are high mountains to our left. Trujillo. I don't like it starting to get dark. I hope we're not going to do a night landing in Quito. That's another extra level of complexity. But we do need to start thinking. Well, let's see how far we have to go. So, expected time of arrival is 22:46. 22:46, and now it's almost 21. 46, 1 hour, 53 minutes. About that. Still got a long way to go. My iPad is showing 67% remaining, and we've been going 1 hour 30 minutes, and we have 2 hours to go. So it looks like we'll just make it. Just got to keep the level of illumination on the iPad very low. Looks like for you guys looking at my screen, it doesn't dim down the visibility, but on my screen I've dimmed it down. Okay, so where are we? Here's my train of other aircraft following us. That is pretty cool. Let's take a snapshot of that. Can I see any of these guys? There's one aircraft that's right on my tail, but other than that, I don't see anything. Okay, fuel check. Irosa 15.2. We're now 1,000 pounds heavier than the plan. Let's take a look at conditions now. In Quito, no ATIS. Oh, the weather is 9 knots, 360. So I don't think there's going to be any change. I saw
runway 10 left.
0 left, visual about.
Runway 10 left, QNH 1015, direct Papa Bravo Lima, flight level 130.
Correct, Papa Bravo Lima, flight level 130, and Niger 810. On the
Center United 838, did you call me?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had tried to contact me, United 838.
Okay, negative, sir. Sorry.
Okay, roger. Negative, United 838. Okay, so we want to make sure we have Bogota. 128.6. And I've got that ready on standby. So it looks like we are going runway 36, so we can start setting up for that. Even though 22:46, it's 21 now, an hour and 46 minutes, but at least we can start plugging stuff in. So the ILS for 36.
Maiquetia Center, a very good afternoon. Scandinavia 402 with you, flight number 380 and inbound Alcon.
109.3. 109.
Okay, consider call side, please.
109.3.
Scandinavian 402 with you, flight number 380.
The course will be 2 degrees.
Alcon.
Scandinavian 402, Roger, radar contact, potential US 380.
Okay, so we got the heading in. And I don't think we have to do much more than that, and I guess make just our decision height. 2 degrees. Let's take a look at chart for decision height. Okay, so it'll be the Cat 2 ILS. Cat 2 ILS minimums. Minimums is 8040. We're actually most likely going to be Cat D, so 8060. Now this is going to require some heavy winding. Lucky we have time. 8040. looks like it's going to end up getting dark outside. Oh, this amazing scenery. Should be handing us off to Bogota soon. Oh, my hands are killing me. Okay, 6,000. $7,000. $8,040. Okay, we've got that set, and we'll do a waypoint check on the next waypoint input. I think ring is where we're supposed to do a step climb. I might just not bother to do that. Just do it now. We'll see what the VNAV says. 380. We'll just leave it the way we have it. Thank you. It's actually a step down. I don't know why we would step down. We're going in the same direction. Okay. So they should be handing us off. What is the next waypoint on the route? It's actually input. I'll check with him. Control United 838, will you be handing us off shortly? I was just wondering, were you going to be handing us off soon to Bogota?
Okay, the Costa de Bogota frequency, what will definitely.
Okay, Roger, switching over to Bogota 128.6, United 838, good day.
Allá en casi tener Venezuela, ¿le sería practicarle realizar ISBAT 4 Whisky la llegada a Bogotá para la pista de derecha?
No, he's loud and clear.
Queríamos ver si podríamos realizar la llegada Soli 4 Whisky desde el punto November Oscar Romeo 02 y hacer la RNAV Charlie a la pista 32 derecha.
Capitán, solo como información, la Tolim 4 Whisky contiene los mismos, casi prácticamente los mismos puntos que la ISBAT 4 Whisky desde el punto Nor 02. Por ende, si les es practicable, continúe en vía ISBAT 4 Whisky, posterior Nor 02, prevé entonces la ARNAV Charlie a la pista 32 derecha.
En cuenta, entonces ISBAT 4 Whisky con ARNAV Charlie a la pista 32 derecha, 7940.
Correcto, sí señor.
Bogota Center, United 838 is with you at flight level 380, 4 miles from waypoint input.
United 838, radar contact, flight level 380, vertical input, present position flight daddy Charlie Lima Oscar VOR.
Charlie Lima Oscar VOR, is that do you want me to do a direct to?
Yes sir, Charlie Lima Oscar.
Roger, Charlie Lima Oscar, United 838.
That is correct, thank you.
Got some shortcuts.
Juliet Romero, punto de espera Alfa 2, pista 02, notifique alcanzando, me confirma, ya tiene el transponder entendido.
But it
La
does.
otra dependencia llamando a Bogotá
There is a VOR.
Vía Kilo Alfa, notifique
Well,
punto
you can
de
tell. It's 367 miles from here, and but it
La otra
does.
dependencia llamando a Bogotá.
There is a VOR there, 115.5. I guess we can plug it in on this side.
Second 624, below 360.
Recon 624, just to confirm which point are you flying to?
Second 624, direct Echo Juliet Alpha.
Right now, the ways things are looking, I'm going to have probably at least
Recon 624, roger that, radar
1,500
contact
pounds
level
more than
360, continue as filed, expect for
landing
instruction.
weight. So
We'll continue as filed and expect for
1,500. So it's 141, 142 is probably the landing weight. 142, and assuming a flaps 30. Okay, so let's take a look.
Bogota Center, good afternoon, Copper 378 with you for 350.
We're gonna use a calculator and figure out what our
Copper 378, Bogota Control, good day, go ahead.
Yeah, we are your space at Bogota 12350.
Copper 378, Squawk 2313, 2313.
Bogota 313, Copper 4378.
13,000, so let's say probably 60% is Alpha 3. So we want to come in and land at Alpha 3, and so that's about 60% of that distance. And let's
Galápago 246, contacto a través de 5000 pies, continúa ascenso vía Cali 1 Charlie la salida con QNH 1010, notifique cruzando
8,060. So we're looking to land, let's say, at least, let's do just 8,000 feet is what we want. Okay, so the landing weight is going to be 142.
345 Juliet Romeo, corredor de posición 02, se mantiene previa su salida posterior a que la aeronave que acaba de despegar abandone el tractor.
Recibido la posición y mantiene, november 645 Juliet Romeo.
Correcto, separación Galápago 241, notificar iniciando viral.
Notificar iniciando viraje por derecha, Galápago 246.
Sí, buena cosa, señor, por derecha.
Let's see what the QNH is.
Nosotros se recibió November 645 Juliet Romeo. Información de tránsito, aumento Airbus 320 precedente, aumento cruzando 10.500 pies, en viraje derecho vía Cali 9 Charlie la salida. Pista 02, viento 19008, nos autorizó a despegar, notifiquen el aire.
Pista tránsito, pista 02, autorizó a despegar, notifiquen el aire. 9645
Okay, so QNH is 3027. Okay, slope is 0, headwind. Right now, headwind's 9 knots. 9 knots. Okay, so we want to do auto brakes 3.
Correct.
Auto brakes 3 and flat 30. Yeah, it's different for today, but we'll try to do more to figure out, refine that as we get closer.
Any comments here?
No comments. Okay. Checking the status of the stream.
Galápagos 246, ahora por derecha directo al BR de Ipiales, continúa de acuerdo y notificará 20 millas fuera de Ipiales. Directo al BR de Ipiales, notificará 20 millas fuera del BR de Ipiales. Correcto.
Still tacking on, so between the first one out of San Juan and the last one out of San Juan is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then the one ahead of us, 16. Aircraft heading to Quito. We want to monitor this American. Where did he go? Maybe log off. And I can see
32 derecha pro.
Está 1025
descent.
adicional, es autorizado
420
a la
miles.
ARNAV Charlie. La pista 32 derecha notificará Bravo 0413.
En cuenta, volamos directo a Ambe y ya tenemos a RNAP 32 derecha pro. Que tenemos la ruta.
Correcto. Aviaje 70 le confirmo 15000 pesos de ascenso directo a Ambes, autorizar marcha de la 32 derecha notificará Bravo 0413.
En cuenta, unos 5000 pies directo a Ambe.
Okay, so let's look at the approach plate. I want to figure out how low we need to be. So Quito, we are 18,000, which is what I've just set it. Okay. Now this DME arc, you want to be at 180 knots. So Quito D19. D19. We really want to be at 80 knots there. Let's check what it says.
LAN 1966, Bogotá Control. LAN 1966, adelante. 1966, comunica ahora, Curazao, control 1.7 Felipuelo.
And it should be at 1420.
¿Me repite la frecuencia?
So it should be at or above.
Claro que sí. 127, corrijo, 127,1 Felipuelo. 127,1, muchas gracias por el control, LAN 1966, 73. Juan, Bogota Control, good afternoon, radar contact ILS 360. Just to confirm, do you have any jurisdiction?
Negative, currently decimal 80.
You can see the big shortcut that I was given.
Roger, for Mach
All the way to
0.78,
CLO.
continuous file.
Everything as far as the mark.
American 624 on your left, flight direct Charlie Lima Oscar. That's correct. Land 41 Papa, good afternoon, radar contact, level 340 next to CCAS. Continue as file, report 75. 78, American 624. American 624, which one is the highest Mach number you can maintain? 2.80, American 624. 624, if there is no issue, then you can maintain Mach 0.80, I will appreciate it. Yeah, 0.8, American 624. Yes, sir. Copa 211, are you already on Mach 0.78? Thank you so much.
So Copa is slowing down.
Bogotá, reportamos vertical, se confirmó autorizado la RNAV Charlie a la 32 derecha, ¿correcto?
Sí, señor, está autorizado y ahora notificará a Bravo Oscar 416.
Bravo Oscar 416 notifica el avión que sistema de 416.
Correcto. United 838 Bogota.
United 838.
838, can you please confirm your Mach number?
Mach decimal 79.
Can you please maintain 0.80?
Roger, we'll do Mach decimal 80, United 838.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Okay, so DNAV decimal 80. meeting up. This would be equivalent of about cost index 70, and we were at cost index 50. When we're at 60, it's usually okay, it's hidden by, there you go, this yellow.
Bogota control, avión 7940. 7940, mantenga esto.
Okay, time check. Expected arrival time is 22:45. It's 21:28. About 1 hour and 18 minutes.
Bogotá Control, ¿me podría confirmar pista 3-2 derecha o 3-2 izquierda?
3-2 derecha.
En cuenta que hay un mensaje en el
Two aircraft
sistema
now.
de texto que dice 3-2 izquierda.
See if I can see it.
Negativo, ese mensaje era para el avión A1.
En cuenta.
Don't see anybody. The one right next to us is down below though. So let's jump outside. Well, no one. Back to where it's supposed to be, 6. Stepping outside. I'm going to push to my right. About 2,000 feet below. So our top of descent, let's see, what is the waypoint that we change for? I think it's Bocan. Bocan is our waypoint. So Bocan is right about where we're going to be beginning our descent, our top of descent. Bocan was 386 miles away, and 380 miles away is our top of descent. So we'll call ahead and say that we want to descend.
Copa 211 on your left, flight direct Charlie Lima Oscar VR.
It is APTA 2219.
Correo prevé, Ambalema 2 Mike para
Let's compare what Mike says.
Ok, pues Ambalema 2 Mike,
Mike says 2231. Hold on.
Decidió notificar a listo a descenso en el carro de la aproximación por alfa, la pista 3 derecha. Por alfa 3 2 derecha, 964 Correcto.
Route data.
Aerosur 09 Bogotá.
And you can see Quito right now.
Me confirmó ahora volando ya Bocan, ¿correcto?
Go back to route data request. Reloading.
30 Sur 09, comunica ahora Guayaquil Control 28-3, 128,3 Felipe. Galápagos 246, información de tránsito, nivel de vuelo 3, correo, nivel de correo. Cancela última atrabación, comunicar a Guayaquil Control 128,3 Felipe. 73 mi papá.
Bogota Center, Combat 378, 50 miles inbound to Kudos.
Stand by.
Take a look at Quito. 23 arrivals is what we're looking at.
Combat 378, contact Guayaquil Control 123, half hour flight.
Where's the Paul 13 for Spring Combat 378, thank you, 379, bye bye.
You're welcome, break. Last station calling to Bogota, say again please.
It's funny, they're not doing ATIS. Check here.
Bogotá Control, avión casi 790, pista libre en Alfa 4, solicitamos rodaje a puerta 74.
Bueno. VATSIM. No VATSIM ATIS. Just a Meta. 350
74.
but that would dictate a runway 36. So I think we're good. See this high ground over a valley. Are they giving everybody that straight line?
Alfa Bravo 7 Charlie para puerta 477940, gracias.
Guayaquil Center. That would be Guayaquil Center. 128.3. Parking, we are looking at we want 12. Get 12. can enjoy watching some aircraft landing. That'd be fun.
Bogotá Control, buenas tardes, Avian 7940, establecido puerta 47, motores apagados, gracias por el servicio TC.
We're passing by this very high point ahead of us.
Bogota Center, a very good afternoon. Scandinavian 402 with you, flight level 380 and inbound
right,
Charlie.
Santa
Uniform
Isabel.
Charlie.
Slightly too straight ahead. Doesn't say how high these are, but we're at
Canadian
380.
402 would go direct to that. Can you please state the intersection again? Bravo Oscar Kilo November for Scandinavian 402. Thank you very much.
Bogotá Control November 645, yo le doy Romeo, listo de descenso.
American Airlines hasn't started their descent yet.
14000 y directo a ¿me podría dar un directo a 645, yo le doy Romeo?
These guys are all landing at Quito.
November 645, yo le doy Romeo. No pasa mí, November 645, yo le doy.
The reason why I'm looking at this map right now is I just want to verify that these guys are going the same way that I'm expecting. This controller's voice is very faint. One hour to go, and we'll be on the ground. So you notice on the center tank, we switched the pumps off, but it's naturally burned off some of that center tank fuel, even though the pumps weren't on. It's just gravity fed.
Thank you very much.
You know, almost 1,000 pounds of fuel has just been gravity fed from the center tank to get burned. Looks like there's about an 830 pound imbalance between the two tanks. 2 wing tanks because the APU was running off the left-hand tank, the left-hand left-hand fuel tank. We could try to balance that by putting the cross speed on and then switching off the left side tanks. Is it worth it to do it? Let's try it. Let's see if we understand the technology. So we're gonna switch off these pumps. You should get cross speed. And now we should stop burning more on the left. Continue to burn one on the right. Exactly what's happening. So when we get to 5, let's put one back. That's better. And now we can put the cross feed on. And now there, look at that. Perfectly matched. 5971 use tank. Okay, how did these guys do? One of them hello, testing, testing. That's better. Okay, we have been in the air for 2 hours and 28 minutes. We've got about 53 minutes to go. American 624 behind me, it's right here. He's also American 624 behind me, it's right here. He's also 2,000 feet below me. Okay, those guys are starting to wrap around for that approach. So this guy should be slowing down to 180 knots. He's still going 240.
Número 6450 Romeo, Ampes.
Recibido.
Here. Okay, now I recognize it. This is not in the middle of it. It's going to come around back here. Okay. So he should be getting down now in speed. He's going 228 now. Should be getting down to 180. That's about where he is now.
Buenas tardes nuevamente, 327-940 en puerta 47, solicitamos. Bogotá Control, buenas tardes nuevamente, 327-940 en puerta 47, solicitamos la autorización de plan de vuelo instrumental a Maracaibo según propuesto. No tenemos escucha, 7940.
That is 1.5. No, it's 11.5. So we need to add 1.6 to the landing weight. 142.1.
Rotación para el kilo 752.
Still the plan.
La hora establecida, aeropuerto del Caraño de Quito, plan de vuelo enviado instrumentos hacia la ciudad de Barranquilla.
So it's 6, 7, 42.1. Okay, that's pretty close. That's essentially the same water breaks through. I don't think I'm going to mess with that anymore. But we do want to make sure we have the correct QNH. So, ATC, Mentor, S,
prosiga por 7940. Negativo, qué pena, es que estábamos aquí en el Discord, déjame apago aquí el volumen y ya le llamo.
Bueno, ya haremos cuando listos hasta un kilo 752.
Now he's getting 186 knots.
Bogota control,
This guy overshot.
37940, lista la copia.
Okay. Oh, and there's American. That's interesting.
Ahora listos en el kilo 752.
American is getting slaughtered here.
Flight level 330, about 1930.
Anybody on the ground? Not yet.
Le copié 2 de 5, señor, a la hora.
Looks like flight level 180 is the next.
Autorizado Quito, ya se debe aumentar del 1 Bravo, subí mantengo 256, responden 1316 hasta el kilo 725.
45 Kilo Romeo, empieza la vida.
Llamamos con el listo cerrado hasta el kilo 725.
Número 645 Kilo Romeo,
Hey Chris, how are you? Not sure when you put that comment in, but good day back to you. You flying today? I was going to do the next sector, which was Christchurch to Auckland, but I'm just realizing I'm only giving myself an hour and a half gap between the end of this flight and having to get back in the cockpit. But my daughter is also with us, and that's going to mess up with that schedule. So I'm going to cancel the Christchurch to Auckland. It's too bad. It would have been nice to have ATC to do that, but there'll be another time for that. But this is a great flight. ATC all the way from San Juan to Quito. Really good.
Bogotá Control, 37940, recibido, plan de vuelo aprobado de Bogotá a Maracaibo. Osusu 4 Romeo, la salida por la pista 32 derecha, subimos y mantenemos nivel de vuelo 350. Respondemos en código transponder 1317, 37940. Enter personante, retroceso aprobado, notificamos listo rodar 7940.
Ahora listo a rodar cabecera 31 de los kilos y kilómetros.
Número 645, yo lo Romeo, pista libre vía Alfa 6 para Simón Bolívar.
Bogota Center, good day. United 203 Heavy, flight level 470 miles northeast of Enfield.
United 203 heading Bogota.
Sorry for the sloping sounds. So this Golf Lima Golf, I don't know what airline that is, but they are going to Rio Negro.
Puta control, el 9645, yo lo Romeo, pista libre vía Alfa 6. Solicito aviación general Simón Bolívar, vía Bravo 11. Recibido Alfa Bravo 11, 9645 Romeo.
Like, oh, are they landing it?
Bravo 051, autorizado a despegar, precaución 9.
Autorizado a despegar, 052.
Copa 250, take max number.
Okay, Copa. So the CMP is Copa.
State master number, please.
0.79.
Okay, so descent briefing is going to be, just to refresh ourselves, this is the approach, and we get to Quito and we need to be at 18,000 feet. Quito 18,000 feet, yep. And then we're going to Delta 179 Foxtrot, and And then, importantly, at Delta 254 India, we need to start throttling back because max 180 knots. We need to be 180 knots at 254 India. So let's have a look at that. Legs 254 India. I've got it at 180 and 14,200 feet. We do this tight DME arc at 180. So you're probably going to need flaps 5. So probably flaps 5. And then we're going to turn and do the intercept at 31 degrees for the ILS. By the time you've made that turn, which is coming into, what is that? That is QSV. Quebec Sierra Victor. Quebec Sierra Victor is only about 9.5 miles from the threshold. So, you know, you want to quickly start configuring, even if you have to do gear down, well, you gear down probably by then, in order to do flaps 15 and then 30 on the way in. There's a hill to the left. You want to watch out for that. And then when you're on the ground, you got a nice 13,445 foot runway, but you're trying not to use all of it. You're trying to vacate at Alpha 3. That's why we have auto brakes 3 on. Then we're going to vacate at Alpha 3 to make a left onto Alpha and then a right into Juliet, and then look for our parking, which is gate 1-2. Remember that on descent you want to dial down the landing altitude to 7,910. Still concerned about Copa 216. Gosh, are these superimposed aircraft? Looks like it. Okay, American Airlines is on the DME arc right now. Decimal 3 should be Guayaquil Center. Is the one behind me. Let's hope we get light for the landing. Okay, destination is 2243.44, 2244. Yeah, so we're about half an hour away from landing. American Airlines is now 209 knots. See, that's too fast. It says speed limit 180 around that corner.
Todo control. Tiene 37940.
United H38, contact now, 128.3, have a good flight.
Okay, switching over to Quito, 128.3, United 838, good night. Quito Control, United 838 is with you at flight level 380, inbound waypoint Bocan.
United 838, radar contact for level 380. Let me know when you're ready to get your system.
Roger, that'll be in about 32 miles.
United 838, roger, okay, so let's do it this way. When you're ready to descend, you're clear to flight level 250.
Roger, when ready, cleared to flight level 250, United 838. Okay, 250. We need to adjust the landing altitude to 7,900.
Back to American 624, level 360.
Left aircraft, was that American 624?
Affirmative, American 624.
Okay, American 624, radar contact for level 360, let me know when you're ready to begin.
Don't call you when we're ready to begin our descent, American 624.
Vehicle control, Copper 278, fully established runway 21 runway.
Copper 378, winds are 040 at 3 knots, runway 210 to land.
To land to runway 1.
Avianca 1023, descend to 3000 and clear to Papa Alpha Lima. Expect the ILS Zulu for runway 21.
We'll do another fuel check here. Bocan. Bocan. Looks like it's going to be like 10.1 or 10.2. And then we'll do our final adjustment to the landing weight.
Vehicle control, próxima 449, punto de espera, pista 2.
449, mantenga posición, el tráfico Boeing 737 a 2 millas después de que usted va.
Recibido, mantendremos fuera de pista, próxima 449.
Avianca 1023, you're here for the ILS Zulu approach runway 21, number 2. Notify establish on the ILS with runway 7.
14 miles to go. Can start seeing our rings around the runway here. Where you need to be 180 knots for that. Roger, descend and maintain flight level 250, United 838. Don't really want to do it until
378, welcome to Guayaquil. You can navigate the runway to your right. And let me know when you're ready to taxi. Ya 449, posición y mantenga. Posición y mantenga, 449.
Okay, we should be descending. Ah, here we go. Okay.
Flight Control, Combat 378, located on Foxtrot.
Combat 378, taxi to the ramp via Alpha Charlie.
Bocan was 10.2. So Bocan was 10.2, which is 0.4 to so 1.6. So 1.6 plus your landing weight would be 142.1. 142.1. I think that's planned. Yep. Okay. No change. Alright, let's get on this screen. We're gonna use up some juice here just to get a clearer shot. Although we still got 47%, I'm not worried about that. Coming into Quito, just put legs page on here. We want to be at flight level 180 by Quito. We've indicated that right here. We didn't have to be there, but that's what I want to be.
Ya 449, contacto radar a 2000 pies, se den libre ascenso para nivel 230 y combinación rotación. Libre ascenso para nivel 230, continuaremos ruta plan de vuelo, Lockman 449.
109.3, 109.3, 109.3. Okay. Good. And then let's figure out who's we're going to be hanging.
Then contact Quito approach 119.70. Have a good.
All right, over to Quito approach 119.7, United 838. Good day. 119.7. Quito approach, good day, United 838 is descending .25, looks like. ILS Zulu runway 35, okay, no problems. Too bad there's more clouds. I was hoping for better visibility, but I mean, I'm looking at the weather report right now, and we're looking at broken at 10,000, scattered at 3,000, few at 2,600. But our minimum is 8,040, so I think we'll have no problem seeing the runway, but it's not good for weather, for visibility, for enjoying the scenery, unfortunately. All right, here we come, coming into our ILS Zulu approach. Remember, no flaps until below 20,000 feet.
Approach American 624, place low 250.
Auto brake has been set to 3, landing data VREP, flaps 30, 144, and approach briefing has been completed, descent checklist complete. And also altimeters, we've set it 1025, and we'll do the landing checklist when we're ready for that. Cabin crew, please prepare for arrival. Okay, we're going to be starting to slow down as we reach Quito. Flaps 1 is, we can do flaps 1 as soon as we get below flight level 200. Okay, flaps 1. What the heck? Flaps limit is 250 knots for flaps 1. Oh, we're 290 knots. Okay.
And United 838, you're clear for ILS Zulu approach. Runway 36, report established on the localizer, 10,500 feet.
Roger, will report once established on the localized runway 36, United 838. Let's go down to 14,200. Brakes going.
Speaking, we're going to be landing in about 15 minutes. I appreciate it if you return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts at this time.
Time this just right, don't they? 250 knots for flap 1. Okay, flaps 1. And flaps 5 is also 250, so we can go to flaps 5.
Pan American 624, you're clear for ILS Zulu approach. Report established on the localizer, runway 36, 10,500 feet.
The DME arc now. Okay, let's get lights on. Okay, approach mode.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this
Australian
time,
41
we
Papa,
ask
hello,
that
Quito
you
Boat, radar contact, maintain flight level 182.
parked at the gate, as the use of such devices could interfere with the electronic landing equipment on board the aircraft. In final preparation for landing, please ensure your seatbelts are securely fastened, your seatbacks are in the upright position, and your tray tables
Okay,
are stowed.
glide
Any
slope
hand luggage should be underneath the seat
visible
in front of you or placed in the overhead locker.
around
The
approach
flight
mode.
attendants will be passing through the cabin one last time to complete their
Next
final
section
compliance
will
check
be
and to
gear
collect
down.
any remaining cups or glasses.
See the terrain going on there. One closer on that. Alright, we got a dog leg to turn to the left. Nice visibility now in the valley here. We're ready to tune to tower. All right, let's go gear down. Approach United 838 is established on the localizer runway 36, 10 miles out.
United 838, roger, contact tower, frequency 118.350.
Roger, over to tower 118.35, United 838, good day.
Thank you.
Okay. Tower, a very good evening to you. United 838 is established on the ILS runway 36.
United 838, Quito Tower, good afternoon. Continue approach.
Flaps 30.
Unit 1025.
Continue approach ILS 36, United 838. It should be 149. Okay, what we're looking for is vacate at Alpha 3. We'll do a detent 2. We'll be fine. Who was that pinging us, I wonder? Let's see. Thanks, Chris. Clear to land. All right, 800 feet. Autopilot disconnect. Oh yeah, this is pretty good visibility.
Approaching.
Just a straight headwind here.
6.
300. Approaching minimums. 200.
Quito Tower, hello, American 624.
Minimums.
Miles out, ILS Z36.
50, 40, 30, 20.
American 624. Quito Tower, proceed approach.
Versus
1025. Copy. All fine.
Lake City approach, American 6.
This may have shifted during our flight. On behalf of the captain and his crew, we would like to thank you for flying with us and wish you all a pleasant stay. Thank you.
United 838 has vacated at thank you. Yep, taxi to the apron via Alpha Juliet and to gate 12, United 838. All right, folks, that doesn't get much smoother than that. Okay, looking left, clear. Looking right, clear. Okay. Thanks for the clear to land, Chris. Ah, what a sight. It's nice when it clears up and you're able to see part of the nice basin that this is all in. So we're on taxiway Alpha now. Let's put the TARA off. And all those colorful tails and fuselages there, that's cargo. But we'll be turning on Juliet before that. There's a plane that just landed. I think he had no passengers. American Airlines, no good business. That's just sour grapes. He was the one behind me, and now he's going to park before I do. But I could have made it around the turn, but it is what it is.
Quito Grand American 624, vacated.
Juliet, parking gate 12.
Roger, we'll follow the American aircraft in Juliet and then parking gate 12, United 838. Okay, let's go. 12 is going to be slightly to the left. So once we turn in, we're going to turn left. Well, that was very nice. APU on the bus. APU bleeds on. Slow down. It's a bit of a wild turn here. So he's going to gate 10. And I'm going to 12. How cool is that? I was number 2 on the fleet from San Juan, and the American Airlines flight was number 3. Number 1 was so far ahead of me that I only saw him on the VATSIM map. Okay, so this is 1-3. So
Quito Grand, hello, Golf 451, radio check.
Golf 451, radio check, bye bye.
Thank you, DBC5, Golf 451.
okay, parking. Taxi light off. And we we've got the APU on the bus, so we can power off. And it was 22:49. Okay. Let's request deboarding, and it was really nice.
Deboarding requested.
Timing for daylight. I didn't adjust any of our lights off, anti-collision off, lights off, and leave one pump on for the APU. Let's request ground power on. Okay, that's pretty amazing. This is what I wanted to do, was enjoy the landings. So while we're enjoying the landings, I'm gonna shut down our systems, prepare for the next flight. I was gonna make a flight from Houston to Quito, but maybe I'll make it from Quito to Houston, since I'm already here. Okay, flight director's off. Okay, APU is already off, so we can shut. It was 22:41. Remember, we were tracking 22:44 for a while. Okay, nice landing. Let's see where he's gonna stop. He's going Alpha 3 too. Very nice. We can go back to tower. Okay, and then fuel remaining was 9,181, and elapsed time was 03:18:05.
Roadmark 449, pista libre, viento 360
nice
grados,
shortcuts that we
pista
were
36,
given.
autorizado a aterrizar. Autorizado a aterrizar, pista 36, Roadmark 449.
So what haven't I done yet? Your damper? No, we're deboarding. Oh, I didn't let the guys out of the seats. Okay, next aircraft coming in. Electrics off. Probe heat off. Window heat off. Trim air off.
Kapatuman run ILS 36 HDME.
Papa 211 Quito Tower, good afternoon, sir. Continue approach. QNH 1025.
Continue approach QNH 1025. Kapatuman.
Oh, sorry that you guys can't
Roadmark
see
449, abandonando
what I'm
Alfa 2,
seeing out there.
contacte superficie 219. Buen día. Abandonando ahora vía Alfa 2, contactaremos superficie 121.9, Roxmar 449. Muchas gracias, señor. Muy buen día. Copa 211, winds 360 degrees, 8 knots, runway 36, clear to land.
Runway 36, clear to land, Copa 211.
Okay, that's Copa 211 coming in. Maybe I can get a little bit closer, a little bit lower. Maybe you can watch him actually landing. Sorry, you guys are cut off from this, but I'm getting the right angle to take a photo, so sorry about that. Here we go. Copa 211 has landed. Putting on the brakes too.
Copy 211, Maiquetia Alpha 2.
Copa 211, caution with traffic on Alpha, and then continue at discretion, sir. Quito ground, it now will be connected on Quito Tower.
Okay.
Touching to ground, 121 decimal 9, Copy 211.
Folks are still deboarding. Let's make sure that we've switched everything off. Okay, we're good here. Our suite set. Get ready to switch off the battery. Cover is available. Seatbelts off. Okay, folks, we are set, and looking forward to our next flight. Not sure when it will be, but most likely tomorrow sometime we'll do a flight. I'm not sure if it'll be, I don't know what the flight will be. Still thinking about it. Anyway, all right, thank you very much for joining this. This was an excellent, a really excellent 24-hour VATSIM event. There's many other events to do, but this was an awesome event. I'm glad the organizers made this sector, because it just so happens that I just only very recently purchased the Quito scenery, and this is my second time flying in, and nice conditions, good landing, awesome, and a lot of participation, a lot of ATC as well. This is the way it should be. So thank you very much to the organizers. Thank you to Steve McBee for doing my livery for the United N27260. And thank you for Flightbeam for doing the scenery here. San Juan, I use default P3D. I'm on P3D V5. So until our next flight, ciao for now. Take care.